Welcome to Living 757. How are you guys? I miss you so much.
Doing great. Yeah, welcome back. Where were you?
I went to Florida, Sunshine State. Yes.
Sunshine State?
Yes.
Just why? Just like you just tired of us?
No,
or?
I just went to Florida to get some vitamin D.
So vitamin D in Florida, okay, I got you.
No, you know my family is there, and after Mother's Day, I miss my mom so much.
You miss mommy, so you went to go see mommy.
Yeah. Besos for everybody at Chala, Florida.
Yeah, okay, well, what a luxury just to go travel when you want to.
Couple days, yes, you know? I need it. You know, sometimes you need to get away, right? And I'm sure that you know that, what I'm talking about, Quincy.
Well, you know, it's interesting that you say that, Patricia, because both of y'all about to be mad at me. So the summertime is not here yet, and I know I'll be gone a lot.
What do you mean by
That was horrible English, horrible. Because I be gone a lot.
Right. Explain that, because Patricia's English is different. Explain that.
Okay, so just know I just got another contract. So the whole month of July.
Okay.
I'm not good.
No, it's not.
Quit.
Yeah, the whole month of July. I'm not.
Quincy,
Sit down. Sit down. I'm just letting y'all know so you got enough time to plan your anger. Okay. Because I'm not gonna be here for a whole month. I got. Look, fix your face, Ashley. It's not that bad. It's just.
Actually, he said the whole month.
Yes. So I'll probably be here for
month.
1 week because I'll be gone getting some sunshine and all that stuff. But you know, it's work.
Going? Number one, where are you going? To your work vacations again?
Yeah. So I'll be doing that and jets. And you know, so I really shouldn't be that excited about it because they've changed so many of the policies on the cruise ships now for us as we're like guest entertainers, right? So we have guest privileges, but we're working. So we just found out that they are changing and they're making us like crew, which means we got to do crew drills and fire drills, stuff that doesn't make sense. So on one hand, yes, I get a chance to vacay and work. And on the other hand, I'm upset.
So
hang on.
That means
you're
no
getting
more
paid to go on cruise ships, and all I'm hearing right now is
yeah, and actually that
I
means
didn't know
no
I sounded
more.
like that.
That means no more water shoes, Quincy. Like you're not gonna be going.
Yeah, they want yes.
no more beach photos and water shoes.
Right, because they're not even
No more
letting us.
pictures.
They're not even letting us get off the ship too. So
you're basically going to a floating jail. That actually makes me feel
you know
weird.
what? Oh, now you feel better.
That makes me feel way better about your workations.
I feel better too.
Yeah. Don't do that. And not in front of me.
Quincy, it's not fair. You always leave us.
Well,
it's not
you
fair.
know what? You know,
Always.
I'm here now, and that's all that matters.
So, okay, I have a question for all the audience. How about, Ashley, if we... No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You can go Patrick, our friend Patrick.
Well, since you're going to be gone for like a month, maybe you'll see your mug since it's been out traveling. So
you know what? I think his mug is with him and his luggage, and he doesn't want to say that.
I don't know, because I feel like the mug looks like it's having more fun than him, or at least the last photos we got of it did.
Y'all got photos from?
Yeah, I think
No, the last time.
production is
You were
telling me
here?
right now that we have a new photos.
More?
For the man.
We have new
Let me
photos.
see. Oh, what is that?
I see a horse.
I see a horse too.
Oh, look at the bottom.
Bag.
Oh, wow. Hold up. So where is this?
We need a location. Oh, this is Hampton Roads.
Oh.
Oh, so the mug is,
mermaid.
oh, so he's chilling on the back of the mermaid. What a, this, okay.
Chrysler's Museum.
The Chrysler Museum.
Okay, the mug
so
is back
clearly,
into Hampton Roads.
Your
Right.
mug's allowed to leave the ship. It's been out at museums.
this
and
mug,
seeing
oh, so
mermaids.
look how narcissistic this mug got a close-up selfie. Are you kidding me?
That's beautiful. I think that's the Hague in Norfolk.
Oh, the libraries. I love those libraries.
My mug can't read. What are y'all doing?
Oh,
Quincy,
look at that.
you can't read.
That's
Your
why I
mug
said my
probably
mug.
can.
It's going around in Norfolk.
Oh,
I think
this
that's
dude.
Norfolk.
All right.
That is
Okay.
awesome.
I feel like it's just rubbing its excursions in your face.
And now it's here in the Hampton Roads area, and I can't see. Like, you know what? When I get my knuckles around that handle. Oh, so y'all got y'all's mugs, but I don't have my mug. Okay.
Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers.
We're gonna do that again. We are not.
Oh my God.
Cheers. Don't Tom Brady me.
Awesome, awesome. Well, you know, as long as my mug is out there having fun, I'm sure there's some other fun things here in the Hampton
It
Roads
is a
area.
lot
There's
of fun
always
going
so
on.
much fun in Hampton Roads. And do you know what's going on at the Norfolk Zoo?
No,
gosh.
we don't.
There's a new red panda coming to town. If you don't know what they look like, they're adorable. They look
Look
like
at this thing.
little teddy bears. Is that not one of the cutest things you've ever seen? Side
Wow.
note, my dog looked like that when she was a baby.
Yeah.
Anyways, his name is Samson. He is coming to the 757 from the Indianapolis Zoo. And he is part of the Red Panda Species Survival Plan. So basically, there are a group of people who are working to make sure that red pandas don't go extinct. And now the Norfolk Zoo gets to take part in that. So I think that's
that's so
really cool.
cute.
He's going to be on the Trail of the Tiger in Asia, and everybody should go visit. It's time to re-up our memberships.
I love
boy.
it.
You know
Now,
what?
if you guys want to go a little bit more to Virginia Beach, it's a lot of fun also in Virginia Beach this summer. And Mount Rushmore Summer Carnival is coming back from Friday, May 24 to Wednesday, June 19. So you have the whole summer to enjoy with friends and family from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. every night, family, friends. You have different attractions, activities to do, also music, food, the best food in town. And guess what? Tickets are not selling after 8:30 p.m. So guys, make sure you get your tickets before you go to the park, to Rushmore Park, so they don't sell tickets after that.
Hold up, I was trying to look as close as I could at that picture. Was my mug on that Ferris wheel?
Huh?
What?
Okay, all right, see, because I know, like, I don't know if I could put the picture back up, but I could have
run that
sworn
back?
I saw.
Right there.
Right, I don't know why my eyes would be able to see, but it looked like my mug could be out there.
Your
Oh,
mug?
So don't
Where?
look.
It's not there, your mug.
I mean,
Yeah, you know what? I know.
could have been there.
Right, it could have been there, but yeah, through what, May 24th
Yes,
through
through May
June
24 to June 19. You know,
Yeah.
Virginia Beach Parks and Recreations always they are in charge to have so much fun this summer. So guys, go and take advantage of this summer carnival. You know, who
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
like the carnival?
Yeah, like
That-
right before. I'm sorry, you were about to say something?
No, I was just about to say that picture made me think of a question.
Okay.
Do y'all ride on the Ferris wheels at carnivals?
I did once,
Okay.
but it took so long, I missed the whole second day. I hate Ferris wheels. I don't like them. Give me a roller coaster where it's done in like 3 seconds. And
Okay,
I'm done.
here's my thing. I'm too afraid to go on the ones that like travel around.
Yeah.
But I have been on one time, and it was on the Santa Monica Pier. That one doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, wow.
And do you like it?
No, it goes round and round, but I mean, it doesn't move from like city to city. In
Oh,
Carnival.
no, it
okay,
just
okay.
stays there.
Right.
Okay.
So-
Because I mean, how many parts put together a Ferris wheel? This is my anxiety speaking.
It is.
How
it is,
easy would it
is.
be to lose one of those
Safety-wise,
billion
I
screws?
understand where you're coming
I can't
from.
put together a Lego
But they're
set,
very
so-
safe also, you know.
Yeah.
They have their old team trying to make
Yeah.
everything safe for the public.
Yeah, well, you know, it's good to be safe because when it comes to celebrating during the holiday, well, during the summer, we're talking about Memorial Day is going to be coming up, right? So you guys want to go out there. It's called the Memorial Day Weekend Salute, all right, to all the fallen soldiers and individuals that served this country proudly and lost their lives, given their lives to serve the country. But this is happening May the 24th through the 26th in the city of Virginia Beach. Now, you want to check this out. It's going to be concerts everywhere, and the 3 S's are very important. We're talking perfect weekend for sun, swimming, and surfing there at the Virginia Beach oceanfront. And they're going to have concerts, live concerts on 17th Street, 24th Street, and 31st Street. So if you guys have never been out, just to like, hey, that's the kickoff to the summer. Like,
It is.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
It
Get out there
is.
and enjoy
Memorial
life.
Day is always like the unofficial celebration to
It's
start
when the summer starts, if you ask me
Well,
after that.
unofficially.
Well, yes, but
I mean, your summer started last week.
my summer starts
Going down to
every day.
Florida. Yes.
Florida. Well,
Quincy was
it's
gonna
not
get
my
it
fault
started
that my
on a cruise
family is
ship,
in
but-
Florida, Quincy. Don't be jealous.
I'm not
okay?
jealous.
See, I can invite you next time that I go to Florida. You guys can come with me.
Okay,
See?
well, you know what?
You don't do the same thing with me.
Well, no, you know what? Let's not get emotional around here, okay?
We could all fly back to go talk to the shark people again.
or
Or no. All right, we're not doing
Are
it.
you too afraid to swim with sharks, Quincy?
Why
No,
not?
yes, I'm too afraid to swim with sharks. I'm not as much of the daredevil as you, but we got a great show planned today, don't we?
I know, yes, we have an amazing show today, and something that you cannot miss is our show. But guess what? We're gonna see Quincy enjoying a cookout with our friends from Mysterious Source.
And I'll be doing some relaxing healing while enjoying a sound bath.
Plus, we got Chris Keys performing live for us once again on the show. But up first, we're Breaking Bad around here. Everything goes, all right? So stay right there. We're getting safe and dangerous on the coolest show in town. Okay, don't you cheers in front of me. I need my mug. Like, where? Oh God! Oh, all right. Patricia, have you released any energy lately?
No, not yet. No, not yet.
All right. Well, if you are looking to not break the bank replacing your own stuff in your home, then there is a place and a solution for you called the Wonderful Release Rage Room. Glad to welcome both Billy and also Colin here. How are y'all doing? Y'all can come into the picture now. She is so
Come on.
dangerous.
Sorry, guys. I was trying to release some of my tension.
Well, you
That I have
clearly
today.
did before we started the segment. So I got to ask you, Billy, like, what are the reasons why someone would come up with a rage room, and what's you guys' story behind it?
So I really can't explain why others would do it, but I can definitely share why we started it. This is actually, Colin is the inspiration for us. He is a pediatric cancer survivor. He survived pediatric cancer, fungal sepsis, and another disease called HLH.
Strong, man.
Yes.
He has a lot of long-term side effects from that, from both the chemo and from, because he was on life support for 3 months.
Okay.
And he had to relearn how to walk and talk. He's got a lot of medical issues, and his body has its own PTSD. So it will send signals to his brain to shut down when it feels stressed. So he's not really a reliable employee. He really isn't, and he'll tell you he's just not.
But yeah, but now you mentioned that he's a miracle walking,
He
and to be
is.
honest with you, I'm so admired by you because you guys create this, and I think this is gonna be very helpful. But for me, that I just did it for a minute, for a second, it feels so good to release your tension, Quincy.
Yeah.
Yes, it feels
Well,
so good. So I believe this.
Yeah, I'm assuming it'll be my turn next, so I'll let you ask a question. Give me this. I'm gonna find something down here.
Well, okay, you're gonna do it. Try with something. Just just with a play. Oh, you're going with a vase.
All
You're
right.
going big or go home. Okay.
You know
Let's
what?
do it.
I
I'm
need to
gonna
get
a
all my
whisk.
segments
Okay.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I feel better. Ouch.
See? No. So now let's come over here so you guys are here close to me. So now what I'm gonna expect, I know we see this set up here, right here on the station. What I'm gonna expect when I'm going actually to this room. I know you have so many different rooms. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we have 3 rooms. They all provide the same experience. We will outfit them with a lot of what you see here, and it really depends on what we have in stock. We partner with a local junk company, and they bring us stuff, and then they actually come back and get all of our metal, and they recycle that.
Really?
I love
They
that.
do, yeah.
Okay.
So you have people actually to donate all these things that
Right,
you use
so
on the breaking room?
You're talking like that's not a computer, but that's like an old stereo.
It's an old stereo, yeah.
You got a
so,
speaker.
Yep.
like
Anything that's metal, even the copper wiring that's
Yeah.
inside, it all gets recycled.
This looks like everything that's at my parents' house in Texas. Just a bunch of old stuff.
Right.
You know what? Can I chant?
Be
You know,
careful
Colin,
with
can
your
I get that?
He wants the crowbar.
Yeah. I need to get
Okay,
that. 'cause
so
I
I'm,
think you-
I think Quincy is going
I'm
for more.
sick.
Okay, Quincy.
I'm
Just-
sick of my
okay, you going for
dad.
that
He
one?
won't.
Okay.
My dad won't get rid of speakers.
Okay,
and
go
I
for
told
it.
him, get rid of your
Ow!
speaker, Dad.
No! Just think about something that
That
you need to
hurts.
release.
I need something else.
That.
Ah,
Go for it, Quincy.
get rid of it, Dad.
Yes. Oh!
Ah! Yes, I feel good. I didn't
now-
think I needed this therapy.
I have a question for you. Do you experience this room? Which one is your favorite one?
The rooms?
The rooms, like when you go there. Do you
I
like
don't experience it. I pick up some of the leftovers and
Okay.
throw it. So
Well,
some of the
here's
glass,
one.
but none of the big stuff.
I love it. So see, I'm gonna be doing what he's doing. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna be picking up all this stuff after you, Quincy.
Well, cool. Well, Billy, so when someone does come to you, what are like the guidelines and the questions and things that you go over with them to protect them? Because it's all about safety, right?
Oh yes, we're very big on safety. So they have to wear long sleeve shirts, long pants, closed-toed shoes, no Crocs. They do. Everybody has to don a face shield and gloves. And then, you know, when they're in the room, sometimes the face shield of one person will fall off. Everybody's instructed to stop.
To stop, right?
Until everybody's face shield is back in place. The glass flies everywhere,
Oh,
and,
wow.
and it's
Yeah.
very scary.
We see that.
Cool.
So they will have a waiver to sign, but that's pretty much it.
Okay, well
pretty
that's
much
cool.
it.
Now, if people actually wanna contact you, where you guys are located at?
We are on the corner of, well, we're right Military Highway, Norfolk,
Okay.
where Little Creek Road, Military Highway cross
Okay.
or join.
Okay.
We're right by the tire store. So
Cool. Hey, let's all come together and do one thing, because she's got to toss to the next segment. So
Okay.
let's all put our feet to this thing. Drop your mask.
While you guys doing that, just
One,
release
two,
your stress.
three,
1,
go.
2, 3. Now,
Sorry.
thank you so much for coming today and stay here with us on Living 757. Thank you so much. Now, I'm sure that Ashley has a different way to release energy.
For the next few minutes, I want you to forget about the stress of the world and focus only on your breath. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Release. 2, 3, 4. Imagine yourself floating on a beautiful river. The bottom of this river is lined with turquoise, and as the sun shines down on it, it brings this magnificent
I
color
am
to the surface.
so relaxed. Thank you so much. Okay, let's chat. Guys, this is Tiffany, and she is a meditation guide who goes by Whispering Wind. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for the sound bath.
How do you feel?
Can you explain to our viewers what we were just doing?
Yes, so I was just doing a little meditation sound bath. We began with a bit of meditation, and we sort of were just bringing you out of whatever you're going through right now, to just bring a little bit of calm, and then also to clear your chakras. So that's what the sound bath did also.
Okay, perfect. And if someone is wondering, what is the takeaway from a sound bath? What are the health benefits? You know, how do people leave your classes feeling?
So most people leave feeling lots of different ways. Like a lot of times they'll tell me that they're feeling very calm. They're just like, sometimes they're like they're floating on cloud 9. And I'm like, oh, well, that's great. That's what we want. But a lot of times it's a release. It takes all the things that you're dealing with and just kind of gives you a way to get rid of all the stress of the world. A lot of times we carry around all of the energy within our body from the things that we deal with every day, and so we have to figure out a way to get rid of it.
Right.
And so I help you do that because most people don't know how to do that on their own.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, if we're talking about energy, what is the science behind why the bowls have the calming effect and the release?
Okay, so our bodies are all energy. That's all we are. So these bowls are made out of crystals, and they're tuned to different frequencies to open different chakras.
Okay.
So like this one opens your root chakra. When I play it, it opens everything that should be working like that. It's very scientific. I don't have time to explain it all, but basically these sounds break open the stagnant energy that is held there.
And that's so cool. When we're talking about all of this, I can't not mention that you are also a Reiki master.
I am.
So how do Reiki and sound baths go hand in hand? What connects them?
So a lot of times I'll use a sound bath with my Reiki. I'll do a Reiki session with somebody, and I do the sound bath because it'll help with to bring up other stuff. So
Right.
I'll use Reiki to actually move the energy. I use the Reiki, and it's hard to explain like in general in 3 minutes, but your body has energy, it gets stuck, and I can actually shift it around. I can feel it. But then these frequencies also help to do that as well. It's a good idea to just come to a sound bath and experience it. You felt it this morning, so
Yes,
it's kind of hard to
yes.
explain it.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, for anyone who wasn't here, if they come out to a class or a session with you, what can they expect?
So if you're coming for a one-on-one session with me, that's your best session. You get all my time for an hour. You lay down, and I'm basically going to rearrange your energy from your root to your crown so that you feel completely better. If you come to an event, I'll have you sort of with everybody else, and you'll do a 30-minute meditation. I'll also do a sound bath. It's a great experience. It's more fun. I have one coming up next Sunday on the 26th. But it's a really good experience. I do it kind of so it's more affordable for people also to just be able to come out with a group. But a lot of times you need that one-on-one time where you can hone in and really get the attention that you need.
Okay, and I personally have had a one-on-one Reiki session before.
Okay.
It was like a very trying personal time in my life. I don't know how people normally respond, but I cried.
I've had that a lot of times. I bring like
It's
extra.
like a deep emotional connection and feeling.
It is, because you have things that have been trapped for years and years. A lot of times, like even as kids, you have things that have been trapped and your root is blocked and you have no idea why, because something happened to you when you were 6.
Right.
And you don't know that, but and that's why we're here to help. Yeah.
And one last question. When it comes to your mental health, your physical health, what is the #1 most important thing that you can do to be more healthy?
I would honestly say meditation. We need meditation. We're talking all the time, and meditation is where we get to listen. The universe speaks to us, and we can calm ourselves, we can calm our minds, and it's just a chance to be still and to be at peace. So meditation is my answer.
Take that me time, people. We all need it. Now, where can people follow you and find you if they want to follow you?
You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram at For Whispering Wind. You can find all my information there about events and everything like that.
Very cool. Well, I'm going to toss to break, but while we're in the break, I want to enjoy more of the sound bath.
Got it.
So, y'all, we got to take a quick break, but when we return, we're smelling the roses. Stay right there.
Welcome back to Living 757. We all love flowers, and sometimes our schedule makes it difficult to go and shop for them. But how about if you have a floral service that can come just to you, to your place, wherever you are? Well, my next guest, she can do that. Let's welcome to the show, Lori and Kimberly from Petal Wagon. How are you, ladies?
Great, thank you for having us.
How are you?
I'm so excited to have you today with us on Living 757 because we all love flowers, right? But now, tell me a little bit about the story behind Petal Wagon. How do you create this?
Well, in 2019, I started a flower farm in Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay.
And I was selling to the previous owner of the Petal Wagon. She was my friend. She is my friend. And I was selling to her, and she was starting to change gears and was focusing on something else and asked if I'd like to buy it. And I said, absolutely. And then I asked my daughter to be the GM, and so it's a family-owned business, and it supports our local family farm and a lot of other family farms in the area of Norfolk and the Tidewater area. So
I love that family business. Now, mom and daughter, do you guys get along each other really good, or sometimes like a mom, no, let's do it my way? How that works?
There's the challenges with that for sure. Definitely in the beginning of starting it, but we've gotten into our groove of things.
So that is amazing. And I believe that you also manage all the part, the social media part, because, you know, we think like, oh, we know everything, we can do marketing. How that works for you guys?
Yeah, so I run all of our social media, all of our contacts, all of our scheduling. So Pretty much anything online I handle.
Oh, that is good. Actually, it's a good team. Now, Lori, you say that this is actually from your farm. This is beautiful flowers. Let's see if our camera guy can just look at them. So you have these flowers. You are sort of like have it in your own farm, right?
Yes, I went around and picked this right before we came here. So we have larkspur and bachelor button and Canterbury bells and orlea and yarrow and dianthus and snapdragons and Italian poppies and pineapple sage.
Ooh, she
So-
mentioned so many names that I never hear before about flowers, but I love them. They're very colorful. So now, this is actually the petal wagon, the special. I love it. It's super cute. I love the color. So where do you guys go with this one?
So we go all over town. Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, and Norfolk is mainly where we stay.
Okay.
We visit a lot of local places like the Farmhouse, New Realm, Astria Coffee, just to name a few. But we post our schedule on our social media every Wednesday. So you can actually go on there every week and see where we're going to be that week.
I love that. And actually, for people that have a very, very busy schedule, that you guys also provide services to them.
Yes.
Like if they call you from an office place, you guys can sell them.
Yes, we can. We do full service weddings. We do every occasion. We can meet all your flower needs with locally grown. So
I love it. So now, when I go and visit your petal wagon, what I'm gonna expect to see inside this truck?
So the truck will be filled with flowers when you come to any of our events, and we host a build your own bouquet bar.
Okay.
So you actually get to walk through and pick each flower you want and pay by the stem.
I love that. So this is amazing. I think it's a very good solution for so many people that they don't have time to go and shop for flower because, you know, you have to have some time. So now, ladies, where can people find you? Do you have any special location or just social media that you want to share?
Yeah, so our social media, we have Facebook and Instagram, simple and easy under the pedal wagon.
Okay.
And our logo is the color of the truck, so it's easy to find.
Okay.
So you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram, and that is a great way to contact us. We also have an email, thepedalwagonvb@gmail.com, and you can reach us there for specific needs.
Oh, I love it. Well, thank you, Lori and Kimberly, for what you're doing. I think this is great. Now, this is also great for Memorial Day weekend and for holidays. Now, ladies, do you imagine if you're born on a holiday?
she has a daughter born.
Patricia, as a matter of fact, Ashley, what would happen if your birthday was on a holiday?
You know, do you remember the episode we filmed on my birthday?
Exactly. You would be highly upset that you had to share your birthday with a holiday. I'm sorry. Now, there is an author that has the reading world on fire because of her series of books called The Holiday Boys. So we're very pleased to welcome to the show Miss Onika J. Daniels. How are you doing, young lady?
I'm doing
How
great.
are you doing?
I'm doing
Yeah,
great. Thanks for
apparently,
having me.
well, thank you for coming. Apparently, this is a longtime fan, and we had no idea that she had been watching us for a while. Thank you so much for checking out our show.
Yes, thank you for watching.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So let's talk about you being an author, okay? Everybody has a story. So what was that moment where you was like, you know what? I think I have a passion for writing books and sharing stories.
So basically, I was in an unhealthy relationship for a very long time, and I used writing as a coping skill to kind of deal with that situation, to take myself out of that situation temporarily, and to picture myself in a happy home with my children.
Awesome.
So that was what actually kind of kept me alive during that time.
Yeah, okay.
I really love that. And we've been talking about your books, but can you tell our audience about this series, The Holiday Boys? What's the preface?
Well, basically, the Holiday Boys are about two young boys who were both born on holidays. The oldest was born on Halloween, and the youngest was born on April Fool's Day.
Okay.
And we're basically looking at their lives and their experiences. Like, you know, the older one is kind of growing at a fast pace, and he's wanting to move away from his little brother.
Yeah.
And he's having a difficult time. And basically, we teach lessons about love, friendship, family, community awareness, anti-bullying. So basically, topics that aren't taught in the traditional school system. And we want to basically teach our little citizens how to be healthy adults. That's basically what it's about.
I like that. I like that.
And what you're talking about is so important. And I'm a mom. My son is 4. My daughter isn't quite reading yet. You know, she's not even a year old. But what age range would you say these books are perfect for?
I would say they're perfect for 0 to 10. They're perfect for siblings. They're perfect for teachers, guidance counselors, community servers, anyone who has a special interest in the development of children.
And there's a special part at the end of each book. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, at the end of each book there is a teachable lesson that allows children to feel comfortable about expressing their feelings, like if they're scared or if they're uncomfortable about something. After reading the books, they become comfortable with opening up about how they're feeling.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. Now, when it does come to feelings, we feel like having some fun, okay? So we see that you brought a plethora of books, and these are all the books from your series, but we chose a book before the break that we want to not only read. This is called The Holiday Boys and the Tall Man. That's the title of this one. So we are each going to read paragraphs on these pages, okay? But the cool part is we're going to do it with a feeling, with an emotion, okay? And so we've got some on the cards here.
We don't get to pick ourselves what emotion
Right.
or what feeling
So
we're
they're
reading
each
it.
on these cards, and we got to pick it. And so it should be fun. Like, that's where the improv and comedy comes. So I'll let you read. Well, you pick the emotion, because you're going to read first, you're going to read second, and I'll read third.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I am going to attempt to read this grumpily.
Okay. Grumpily. All right.
Grumpily.
So, all
I had to
right.
think about that word because it sounds kind of funny to say it out loud, right?
All right. Here's the beginning of the story.
Okay, so this is the beginning. How do you read this grumpily? It's supposed to be
better
mom
figure
tucking
it out.
in her kids. Good night, boys. It's time for bed. Mommy said, and she turned off the light. Mommy always leaves our door cracked so she can be close to us at night.
All right. I'll let you pick your emotion.
What's wrong? Big brother asked. I don't like the tall man at the door, little brother replied, as he covered his eyes and pointed at the door. What tall man? Asked Big Brother.
Okay, hold up, time out, because that was a happy grumpy. All right. Like, that was
Okay,
Uh-oh.
so mine is elated.
Elated.
What a good word.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even know what that word meant.
At least we're honest.
Okay.
All right.
I hear a loud noise as it gets closer to our bedroom door, said little brother.
Oh. And she reads beautifully. Look like she turns the book and everything. Oh, wow.
I feel like you've done a story time.
Okay, hold up. I need you to read another page while I get myself ready for. Okay, I got it. I'll let you read the next page, and I have to get my ready. I got to be ready for this.
His eyes are big like the moon.
All right, I thought it was going to be more of that page.
No, just one sentence.
So we got eyes. All right. Oh, gosh. All right. So my word is shocked. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. His legs are long like trees. Oh, my gosh. Did you said, that morning at the breakfast table, the Holiday Boys told their mother what they saw. What? Are you kidding me? That's what they saw. Unbelievable. Mommy, he comes every night and we're scared, said the Holiday Boys. Huh? Eric? The Holiday Boys. Okay, all right, I guess that's this.
Oh, my God. Time for one more emotion, producers.
Okay.
Ah,
all right,
man.
you know what? What? We gotta go. All right. You know what?
Sorry, I was still being grumpy.
Onika, please let the audience know where they can go to support you, your series, and the books.
Okay, so you can find the Holiday Boys on Amazon, and you can find the Holiday Boys on barnesandnobles.com. You can also find us on.
Yeah. Well, no, just like, look, go to Amazon and all of that. I know, look, you're shocked. Instagram,
Yes,
Facebook, and all of that, too.
Yes,
Thank you.
Instagram, Facebook, the Holiday Boys.
Right,
Yes.
but you're so elated.
Quincy sounded so much like Lil Jon, she lost her words.
No, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys make sure that you go pick up this book. We got to go to commercial break, folks, but when we come back, we are talking with the incomparable Mr. Chris Keys, and he's sharing what's coming up next, and he's got a live song later on in the show. Stay right there. We'll be right back. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Welcome back to Living 757. I don't know how this happened, but Quincy always has the fun activities here in the show. And today, he is with our friends from Exterior Source celebrating their Employee Appreciation Day. Check this out.
Hey guys, I'm here at Exterior Source and I understand they have a cookout happening out back. Let's see what that's all about. Hey, how you doing, Thomas?
Quincy, good to see you again, man.
Likewise, likewise. Look, look like I came on a good day. It smells
you came
good
on
around
a great
here.
day. This is our family event.
Okay.
It's kind of the way we roll here at Exterior Source.
Nice.
We're gonna feed you, but I got some stuff on the inside I'd like to show you first. Is that cool?
All right, I'll keep my stomach from growling. Let's go, man.
All right, come on. All right, Quincy, welcome to our showroom.
Wow. Wow, this is pretty detailed. It's pretty cool, man.
One of the things I wanted to start with was siding. We do a lot of siding business, and as you can tell, there's so many different options that you can use, from ones that look like cedar shakes, to ones that look like Carolina beadboard, to a flat, to a Dutch lap. We have just about anything that you could possibly imagine that you want to put on your house. This is our vinyl carpentry. What this is going to do is take your siding on your house and we're going to customize it for you.
Okay.
There's lots of different ways to do that. Number one is with a soffit. Every house has got a soffit on it underneath. When you move this to some of the other products that we carry, you'll see that we have a board and batten. Some people like to mix this up and do siding on the rest of the house, and then above the garage they do board and batten, or above a dormer they do board and batten.
Gotcha.
It breaks it up and it gives it that New English feel. And then we have just a host of colors. I've got colors for anybody that's interested in putting this on their house. So Quincy, what I want to show you next is roofing. Because a lot of people think about trim, they think about gutters, but they forget about the roof. And the roof is the system that sheds all of the water away from the house.
Right, right.
We carry GAF products. GAF's the largest manufacturer of roofing products in the country.
Okay.
There's even new products out on the market called UHDZ. It's an Ultra HDZ. This product carries an infinite wind rating, meaning that it doesn't matter what the hurricane is that's coming through, or the nor'easter that we get here.
Yeah.
Your shingles are going to stay on your roof.
Stay on the roof. Yeah.
Comes with a 30-year labor warranty in addition to a 50-year warranty on the shingles. It's an unheard of warranty in the industry. These are called Leaf Guard. We're the sole dealer for Leaf Guard on this side of the water.
Okay.
It's a one-piece system.
Oh yeah, they're really light too.
This comes off of the truck in one piece. It starts as one large coil.
Yeah.
And we have a machine that forms this into this one-piece system.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man. So you have to be a special, determined leaf to just somehow just squeeze in this little 1-inch opening here.
You'd have to be a leaf on a mission.
A
For sure.
leaf on a mission, I like it. Oh man, this is pretty cool. I definitely need to invest in something like that.
All right, so Quincy, what I want to do now is bring the outside in so you can see exactly what one of these decks is going to look like.
Oh wow, this feels cool too.
You'll notice the sound.
Yeah.
You don't have that dead sound of pressure-treated wood. Again, you don't have to do anything to this. It's going to last you forever. And we'll even put a design into this.
Yeah, could you do my initials?
You know, I bet we could find somebody to do your initials for you.
QC?
I probably could.
Thomas, this is the ultimate backyard family thing, right? Like this
Absolutely.
is like you guys do pits and patios and stuff too?
We do pavers, so you notice different types of pavers all the way around here. We've got different things. We use a product called Teco Block, which is a concrete-based product that lasts forever.
Yeah.
We can build you fire pits, we can build retaining walls, we can do any of that for you as well on the outside.
What would you say that would entice people to choose Exterior Source?
Well, the longevity of the company, we're still local, we're still family owned. When you take a day like today, we're doing a gathering today that you see, and we're having a cookout, and we have everybody here. We're like one big family, and we treat our clients like family.
I'm Chad George. I've been here for around a year or so.
What is your most favorite part about working here with Exterior Source?
Yeah, so besides being a family-owned company and being family-friendly, I really enjoy working with my customers in their house, designing something that's going to make sense for them. That's probably my favorite part, is interacting with customers and making dreams come true, man.
The family atmosphere is what I love the most about working here. here. Our owners are all about customer service, and I like that. You know, I can tell people that I work here, and I'm proud to say that.
Yeah.
So that's important to me.
This is off the record. You get a chance to make any important calls?
Occasionally.
Nice. After 23 years, you should be.
Right.
Awesome. I had a lot of fun visiting the interior of Exterior Source, your gutter, siding, roofing, and windows experts. Now, I'm about to go hang back with my family, get another bite of this burger.
I love this package, Ashley, because he just showed the hamburger, but I think his plate has something else.
Yeah,
sure.
I think he really enjoyed the food at the cookout. And you know, something that
Yes.
we've heard a lot from all of the employees at Exterior Source is what an amazing atmosphere it is to work for that company.
Yes,
so
that's right.
We definitely just saw the
Yeah.
proof is in the pudding there.
Thank you so much to Studio Source. Thank you.
Yes. Now, you know, when you mention music in the 757, our next guest is probably the first person that comes to your mind. He really doesn't need an introduction, but I'm going to try my best. He radiates positivity and shines light in every room he walks into. We're so excited to have him back. I'd love to welcome my good friend, Chris Keys.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you for having me
Please.
again. I love coming up here with you guys.
Well,
thank
we
you for
love
your
having you,
platform.
and
Yes.
we're glad that you can make some time in your really busy schedule to come
Yes.
hang out.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I just introduced you by your stage name,
Yes.
Chris Keys. I'm sure a lot of our audience doesn't even know that's not really your last name.
Yeah, it's crazy because, you know, I hear Chris Keys all the time, and I sometimes get too used to it. I'm like, wait a minute, my name is Christopher Hall. But
Yep.
of course,
Christopher Hall.
I perform as Chris Keys, so I get it by everybody. But,
Yeah.
you know, growing up, I'm Christopher Hall. You know, I started, you know, playing music in church back in the day. I'm Chris Hall. Now I'm Chris Keys. So
I know, I love that.
it's fun. though.
You're like dueling personalities.
Yeah.
You're releasing your new music under your government name.
Yes.
So what prompted that change?
Well, not like I said, not so much of a change for me because I'm always Chris Hall. But this like where I started at, you know.
Yep. Back to your roots a little bit.
Back to my roots a little bit,
I
you know,
love
and
that.
kind of introducing people to who I am always, and for people who don't know that I'm Christopher Hall and this is who I am, and
Right.
you know, they are my roots. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be, you know, a long journey. Like people know Chris Key for so long.
Yes.
But now you started as a piano player back in the time when you were 10 years old
Yeah.
in church. Now, from that day to today, how your career took over?
Yeah, so, you know, starting off in, you know, church, 10 years old, my mom, she prayed for my hands, and God blessed me to be able to play, and so I'm playing in church, leading music, worship, and then I kind of get to college, and then we get into a band, and so I started doing, you know, cheap thrills. Ashley knows that.
Oh, yeah.
And so those were fun times. And so Chris Keys just kind of grew on me, and then I just started
Yeah.
performing as Chris Keys, and then I started another duo, Lit Keys, and so they just stuck, you know. But I just want people to really kind of get to know Chris Hall.
So now
in this new
merging
music.
these two names,
Merging
Chris
them,
Key
yes,
and
yeah.
Chris Hall. I
Yes.
love that.
So now you get to continue performing as Chris Keys, but you also get to show people who
Yes.
Christopher Hall is.
Yes.
So my next question is kind of a twofer. What's next for Chris Keys and what's next for Christopher Hall?
Yeah, well, Chris Keys is still, you know, performing and doing a lot of weddings and events, and still releasing music is that. But next for Chris Hall, you know, releasing a lot of worship music, and you know, I lead worship at my church, and so people get a chance to kind of get to merge those two and see me as who I really am, you know. So it's a great.
I know. I was actually just telling some of our team members that we're going to have to come
Yes.
see you on a Sunday.
Absolutely.
I love
yes.
it. Yes, we
Yes.
have to. That's
You're
a
going to have to
must
let
do.
me know what time.
Well, I
Definitely.
know that you performing in so many events and weddings that now people that want to follow you, just get in touch with you and invite you to their performance, to their wedding or something. How do they do that?
They can, you know, Instagram is a great
Okay.
tool today. So Chris Keys Music on Instagram. And I have a YouTube as well. You can see some of the videos and performances I've done. That's Chris Key, youtube.com/Chris Keys Music as well. Facebook, you can find me, or you can email me. Chris
Okay.
Keys, 757 at
757.
gmail.com. I was giving you out everything. So.
Yes, everything. We have to have everything.
Yes.
You have 757 in the email. It's like you're meant to
I was
be
meant to
here.
be here.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Of course you were meant to be here.
And if anybody's wondering about booking him for a wedding, you need to look back at our past performances on this show
Yes.
and look at his song White Dress.
Oh,
'cause
yes, yes. It's still doing great. So
I know,
thank
Chris.
the Lord for
Well,
that.
we love to
Yeah.
have you here on Living 757. You are very super talented here in the 757 area. We can't just wait to hear you after the break,
Oh,
so
yes.
please stay with us.
performing.
Now, you hear it all. You can follow Chris Key on all his social media, but now, right after the break, he performs live here on Living 757, so don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the coolest show in town. Memorial Day is approaching, and that means the unofficial kickoff to summer. And that also means we got lots of festivals coming to the 757.
That is true.
Do you know which one of the ones is
Which
first
ones?
up?
Yes, I know one.
Patriotic Festival. Yes. It's a country weekend that's taking place Thursday, May 23rd through Sunday, May 26th. Huge country names coming to the Norfolk Scope Arena. Bailey Zimmerman, Hardy, Zach Brown Band, to name a few. I heard our girl Elena Springsteen is also going to be there.
Nice.
So exciting.
Wow.
And this is, a long-standing festival here in the 757. It used to be at the ocean front. Now it's at the Scope, showing all the 7 cities some love. It's always a lot of fun. It's a great weekend to come out and hear some really good country music.
I love it. Yes, May 25th, everybody is invited. Wow. How many artists?
A lot.
A lot.
But,
A lot of
but
artists.
there's going to be 4 nights with big headliners. So
Wow.
there's at least 4.
Yeah,
weekend.
At least 4 headliners, and
then
other artists.
and then
as
other
well.
artists, right? So
it's
so
all day.
So on one end you got the Patriotic Festival, and then on the other end you can go to Portsmouth. On
Yes,
the waterfront of
P-Town.
Portsmouth, and they have the annual Emoji Festival. Okay, Emoja. I said emoji, right? I told you I would
You
say
said
it.
you were gonna
But my
say
mother
that.
sends emojis all the time. But Emoja Festival, this is an annual festival that celebrates culture,
Yes.
arts, African American heritage, and everything. So it's fun for everyone to come out. Definitely get your family. There's going to be some cool artists out there as well, and I'm
Yep.
sure if the weather holds up like we hope it will.
I hope so.
Anytime there's an
Yeah.
outside festival, that's always like, I could not be a promoter of an outside festival. Like,
Yes.
like-
As someone who, has planned events
Yeah.
in my professional past,
right.
The outside festivals are a huge
It's
stressor.
very unpredictable
Yeah,
when you
'cause you
are
just never
expenditure for the
know.
weather. And I've been there too. I've been, an MC for those events sometimes. And it's so hard because you just, waiting for the weather. And when it's raining, it hurts me so
I'm
much.
even hesitant to plan my kids' birthday parties without a rain plan.
Yeah, it's
Well,
super hard.
one thing that I would plan outside again is to break something. I need another sledgehammer.
I
That was
love
fun.
it. Quincy,
I
don't you
enjoyed-
feel
yes.
released like
Oh,
when we were
yes.
breaking
I
all the
enjoyed
stuff?
myself out there breaking a couple of
Yes.
things. I just hope my dad don't
And
watch
the-
I
the
gotta tell
segment.
you, I'm a little salty that I wasn't on
that segment. And the cool
so,
part.
I need to know from our producers, is there a reason you didn't want me with a weapon?
I think we are the most stressful people here, Quincy and I. But the cool thing
They're
is
like,
that
"Ooh,
you
we're
don't
gonna
have
let
to
her
pay for the
meditate."
things that you broke in there.
Right.
So this is actually very good. Because if I break something in my house, then I have to pay for it. That's a no.
You know what? She showed us outside her phone. She broke her phone. So
No, don't
yes.
say that. Don't say that. Okay,
Right.
before Quincy say anything about my phone, please follow us on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, under Living 757.
That's right. And of course, if you have anything that you would like to send to us, you want to get on the show in our segment called Living It Up in the 757, send it to share@living757.com as
Yes,
well.
right.
you
Yeah.
can, and we are always reachable via DMs, via comments. We really love to engage with you guys. We really like to talk to you. The show is about the 757. It's about y'all. So make
Yeah.
sure you reach out.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
is true. And now, before we say goodbye, we see you all next week. We have to leave you with the amazing, talented Christopher Hall, singing "Doing My Way" on my way.
It's his way.
It's his way. It's my own way.
My
My own
his
way.
way,
Chris
yeah.
Key, take a.
So I've been searching for a purpose ever since I let you go. Seems like everything was worthless right after I slammed that door. You want to come back and fix it. I'm not sure I can believe. Truth be told, I know I'm missing. That's exactly why I had to leave, 'cause I can't make you stay. So I'll just walk away. You keep on changing your mind and I keep wasting my time. Can't get hearing you explain. So I'll go my own way. So you've been calling for some months now, trying to apologize. I can't bring myself to look down, 'cause I've already said goodbye. So every time you leave a message, I've been sitting, close my eyes. I hear your voice and I'm helpless. Then I snap back in my mind, 'cause we couldn't force what's not there. Circumstances led us to choices not fair. And I can't feel this way no more, 'cause I can't make you stay. So I'll just walk away. Keep on changing your mind and I keep wasting my time. Keep hearing you explain. So I'll go my own way. It's hard to let it go, but sometimes you just know when it's time to say goodbye. So I'm done with being cold. It's the end, at least we try. 'Cause I can't make you stay. So I'll just walk away. You keep on changing your mind and I keep wasting my time. Can't you hear it? You explain. So I'll go my own way. So I'll go